Funny little delay in the music there.
Yeah, what happened there?
I have no idea. It was like a hiccup in the space-time continuum. It's like cut the music out for half a second. I don't know what was up with that.
Oh, well.
Welcome to the Paranormal Hangover, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome. Willkommen.
I am so tired.
You. Good Lord.
Freaking exhausted. However, we're never too tired to entertain you folks.
Yeah.
This is true. As we stare at the TV and there's a bunch of cookies on TV right now.
And I yawn like right into the microphone.
Hope everybody had a wonderful week. We sure have. Lots of exciting things going on.
Ooh.
Some cool stuff to talk about.
Ooh. Like what?
Well, I can't tell you yet.
Okay, fine.
We have a very amazing guest tonight.
Yes, we do.
Very amazing. That's a new
very
term.
Amazing
I
guest.
just came up with that. Very amazing is a new term. We have an amazing guest this evening. Somebody I've been wanting to talk to for a very long time.
Me too.
You'll be hearing us chat with Dustin Pari in just a few moments.
Uh-huh.
We normally have a nice little 10-minute back and forth here. I don't think it's going to go that long tonight.
No.
As soon as we get Justin on, Justin. As soon as we get Dustin on. Justin's evil twin brother, Dustin. No, wait, Dustin's evil twin, Justin.
We're 0 for 3 tonight.
I'm going to go back to bed. I'm so tired.
We have Dustin as soon as we get Dustin on.
The paranormal rock star.
Yes.
Dustin Pari.
Yes.
So we'll be chatting with him in just a little bit. Please don't forget, this coming Saturday, November 15th, I don't have any tickets, or we don't have any tickets left available, but we're going to have an amazing night at Medford Hall out in Lenox, Massachusetts with Mr. Brian J. Cano.
Yep.
Amazing person.
Yep.
That's my new word today. It's not new, but my word for the day is amazing.
Amazing? I like
yes,
that.
everything is amazing.
Okay.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Mine is retrusion.
I'm going to make sure if you say that again, your teeth are going to be facing some retrusion in your face.
What?
I don't know.
That's the proper use of the
Shut
word.
It's okay. I'm going to retrusion in your teeth.
It's okay, because today at work, I hit my arm, really badly, and I called it my femur. That's how tired and crazy it was at work today. My mind completely just...
Nice. What did that have to do with Ventford?
No, it's
or
you
retrusion.
using the word properly.
Okay. Anyway, Ventford Hall,
wow.
Saturday, November 15th.
Nothing about that was obnoxious, folks.
Going to be amazing.
So you know.
Going to be good. Going to be fun. We hopefully will have lots of experiences and tales to tell afterwards.
I hope so, because it's just a cool looking place, and I'm just excited to even just be there.
Yeah.
Just to see it.
It's very historic. I mean, it goes way back. J.P. Morgan's sister built it. It was a stop off for the rich and famous as they traveled through the Berkshires.
Yeah, it's her summer home.
Yeah. So many folks have passed through this place. There's one room in this building. One little room full of dolls.
Oh.
It's got $1 million worth of dolls in there, though. It's okay. We can't investigate it because I'm pretty sure if somebody breaks something, it's over.
Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm good on that. I am okay with not investigating that room.
And I'm going to give a little chest drum roll. We're going to have a really, 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 really big announcement coming very, very soon.
Okay.
I'm not going to say where, but let's just say it'll be April 10th and 11th. Mm-hmm. Fair to say.
Fair to say.
In the spring. Obviously, that's April. That's not, I am a mess tonight.
I'm just watching. You made fun of me, so I'm just going to watch.
April 10th and 11th. In the spring, like I said.
Yeah.
There will be a Paracon. VIP party Friday night, con during the day, and some ghost hunts on Saturday night. Mm-hmm. So I really hope those of you who have the ability to will entertain coming to this Paracon that we're going to hold in April. We're going to hopefully have a few people already on board that we've chatted with. We just have to iron everything out. And maybe next week we'll make the big announcement as to when that Paracon's going to, or where that Paracon will be.
Yeah.
But let's just say April 10th and 11th, there will be a Paracon. And you're really going to want to go. So we'll take care of that next week and give you the place because I think it'll be fair to do that.
Yeah. And let's make sure let's get it ironed out first. And
I'm throwing Lauren into a panic right now because she does not want to go down the road of this Paracon rate just yet. But she's gonna. So.
Isn't he sweet?
I am. I'm a doll. I really am.
You're one of the creepy dolls at Ventfort.
Wow,
Hey-oh.
I'm off a doll island.
Hey-oh.
You're gonna
Oh,
leave me there.
okay.
You're
Yeah,
taking me
weird.
to Mexico
No,
from that
weird.
doll island.
Okay, creepy.
All right.
Creepy.
Anyway, without further ado, like I said, the banter was going to be short tonight. So without further ado, we're going to bring on our guest for the evening. Like I said, I've been dying to talk to this gentleman for a very long time.
Yeah.
We've bantered back and forth on Twitter from time to time. So without further ado, shall we bring on to the show Mr. Dustin Pari? How are you, sir? Dustin, are you there?
He's not there.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe so, maybe not.
Dustin, did we get you, Dustin?
Did you connect to him?
I'm connected to him.
Okay then.
Not getting any Dustin right now though.
Not getting any Pari.
Are we on mute right now? I don't know. Not really getting any Dustin on the show. If you're talking, Dustin, I apologize. We can't hear you at the moment. That is not cool. Sorry.
That's terrible. But I don't know. I'll keep going. So anyway, lots of questions that we have for Dustin.
Yes,
and in case he's listening and he's saying hello, hello, hello.
If you're talking, I'm sure the show is picking you up. We just might not be picking you up.
Yeah.
That's all. So you can continue to talk.
We have a couple questions for him regarding like what he's doing now.
Absolutely.
Some of the like shows and events and just interests he had in the past as opposed to now, and vice versa. What his favorite cereal is.
Ooh, cereals.
Yeah.
I do know that Dustin is a big fan of pie. We lost Dustin. He's gone now.
Aww.
Dustin is no longer there.
He's a big fan of pie?
He's a big fan of pie. So,
pie as in, like, the mathematical number, or pie as in the food?
Pie as in the food.
Okay.
Not the mathematical number. So let's wait and see if we can get Dustin again to call in for
Apple
some
or pecan?
reason. I don't know. We'll have to ask him. I can't remember which is the fave.
I don't know. I like pecan myself.
Pecan is delish.
Yeah.
I like all kinds of pie.
I wish we could do a survey right now, or we could have like live views of people in their homes listening to us.
Yes.
Dozing off.
As they're like, wow, this is exciting and riveting. We're talking about pie. It's important, okay? I like lemon meringue. That has to be probably one of my faves. My Nana used to make an amazing lemon meringue pie.
Yeah.
No one has ever, even my mom, I'm sorry to say, cannot duplicate Nana's lemon meringue pie. It was phenomenal.
Did you ever like watch her make it? Did she ever teach you how to make it?
Unfortunately, my Nana died before I think I was 10. So I even if I watched her,
you wouldn't remember?
Yeah, I wasn't allowed near the kitchen to do stuff like that when I was that young.
Yeah.
Kind of
like now.
As a toddler, yeah, wow. As a toddler, I walked past the stove one day and put my hand on a burner.
Yeah.
It didn't scream. So my parents thought maybe I was supernatural or something.
Oh my God.
But no, I didn't scream. I put my hand right on the burner. Didn't get third-degree burns either. I don't know how that worked out, but so I wasn't really allowed near the kitchen.
Oh boy.
I had a tendency to do stuff like that when I was a little kid.
Oh my God.
Now, instead of that, I just run around dark buildings and ask spirits to contact us.
Yeah.
And talk to us.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good for you. This is an exciting show tonight.
This is awful.
This is amazing.
This is so exciting. So Ventfort, right? So Ventfort's coming up. In just a few days.
Couple days to Ventfort.
And I'm kind of excited, but I'm also kind of nervous.
Why would you be nervous?
I don't know. I get like this weird feeling about the place, you know? I think it's going to be a good investigation for everybody involved. I think everybody's going to have some kind of experience. Okay. And I look forward to that. But then at the same time, it makes me nervous.
Why would it make you nervous?
I don't know. It's just like a weird feeling I get, you know? I don't know. It's a weird gut feeling. Kind of like Eartha Kitt singing Santa Baby.
Eartha Kitt singing Santa Baby. That's a weird feeling.
No, that's what's on TV right now.
You're done. No TV for you. Yep. Your TV privileges are gone. So anyway, let's talk paranormal stuff here while we're waiting for Dustin to hopefully call back in.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's okay. And nothing horrible has happened. I'm gonna think positive thoughts and hope that Dustin is
okay.
Totally fine. So let's talk paranormal. So I just dropped the big bombshell that we are going to host a Paracon next year.
Yeah.
April 10th and 11th.
Thanks for the agita.
I figured you'd like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you might like
Anyone has like stock in Tums, send some over. Send some my way.
Well,
I'll need NyQuil and Tums.
We got it. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah. I just don't like to put the cart before the horse, as the saying goes.
Well, I'm sorry, but the horse and cart are already hitched up. It's just a matter now of loading the cart up.
Now, like Justin
See?
again, like Dustin
Gotcha.
likes to say, more weight.
More weight.
More weight.
More weight.
Oh boy.
Yes, you know what I'm going to do at the moment while we're talking?
What?
I am actually going to I'm going to tweet Mr. Pari and see if he can call back into the show. Do a little song and dance here while I do this.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
We're fantastic. We look. We got this covered. We're good with this.
What else can we talk about? Oh, we can talk about that episode of the Ghost Adventure special that was on recently.
Yes, we can talk about the Halloween one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was okay.
Even though that was already on, right? Did we discuss how wasn't it aired previously, or they'd investigated it like a while ago? Haven't they? Because I'm a little confused. Because when we were watching it, I'm like, hey, I feel like I've seen this before.
They've done parts of that, and other shows have done those locations.
Okay.
They did something about the Hellfire Club before.
Right.
They've and that old ghost show, Ghost Hunters, has that just going along with the theme for the evening here.
Yeah.
That old ghost show has also done, Lep Castle.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, that little tavern looked like something out of Sherlock.
Yeah, it kind of did.
We talked about that.
Yeah, it did. It looked like that episode with the Hounds of the Baskerville.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I thought that's what it was.
That's exactly what it looked like. But yeah, so that place was pretty intense. I mean, for those of you who saw it, the voice that they got, that woman in the woods going, no.
Yeah.
That was like, no.
That was weird. Right after what happened with Aaron. And then before that, with the whole thing, like, okay, it all started with him hearing a woman at night, and they said, ooh, it could be a banshee. It could be a banshee. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Could also have been just something.
Yeah.
But it could be a banshee, whatever. So they play that up a little bit. But then what happens to Aaron?
Yeah.
In that,
in that little room, like inside the cave, right? That little area inside the cave.
They used to hold.
Were there rituals of some kind?
Exactly. They used to do rituals in this little. It wasn't a cave though. This was like a little building they had constructed out of stones from a tomb that used to be there.
Okay.
They stole the stones from the tomb and constructed this little ritual room.
Okay.
And that's where Aaron had the thing grab his ear.
Oh my God!
He freaked out.
And he flipped out.
I can't blame him. And then he hears the woman. I don't want to give too much away in case people haven't seen the show, but I have to say, I was very impressed. Even after all of that, the most impressive thing to me was towards the end, when Zach was all by himself on the upper floor in that building.
Yeah.
And the door. That.
Yeah. Which it took me I had to watch it 6 or 7 times, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, all right.
Yeah.
But that's because my vision is terrible. I mean, I guess I would have had to have been there to, obviously, you're there, you get the full effect, but I would love to ask Dustin about when they were in that castle that I always bring up, because I haven't seen the episode in such a long time, but it was GHI, and I feel like they were in Ireland or something when he got pushed down.
Yes.
And it got him so emotionally distraught that he was crying almost.
Yeah, whatever it was impacted him and
it like took the wind out of him.
Ground, yeah. I do remember that. That was one of the more memorable episodes I remember seeing, especially with Dustin in it.
Yeah, of course.
He's had a lot of good episodes, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But he's been very active, too, in this area, going to lots of little schools and libraries and stuff, doing lectures.
Yeah.
He does a nice lecture series that I've heard great reviews of it.
Nice.
People really enjoy it. He does a good job.
Yeah.
He's well respected. Worked for the Paw Sox for a while, the Pawtucket Red Sox, as one of the film crew at the games. He's down home family guy. Yeah. Nothing is more important to him than his family.
Yeah. But somehow he finds he has the ability to balance everything in such like I can't think of a word right now. I'm like losing my words, but in such a really respectable manner. Yeah. Yeah. He's been off the show. What's it been? 4 years?
About that, I think.
Right. Maybe, and he's still relevant. Yeah. He's still out there. He's still doing his thing.
Yeah. Well, you know
people like him.
People like Dustin and Joe Chin and people like them are going to be relevant because of their character.
Yeah.
Because, they don't have to be on a TV show to be somebody that we all look up to or somebody that we want to meet and sit down and talk with.
Right, but some people the show will end and then they think, okay, I'm off, I'm doing something else.
Yeah.
I'm done with that. I don't want to be a part of that anymore. I'm out.
Right.
Like, how often do you see, other than Ben Hansen and sometimes Devin Marble, how often do you see anyone else that was on, like, Fact or Fake?
Yeah.
Joel DePardo, like, runs around, does stuff every now and then, but, like, how often do you see those people?
Yep.
They kind of just decided, I'll do something else.
Yeah, you don't see much.
You don't
of
really
them.
see them or hear them unless you're like at a con and they just happen to be there. But then you're like, oh, that's right, I remember that guy.
Yeah.
I remember that chick.
Yeah,
so it's like.
In order to, and I understand, it's the.
He loves what he does. He loves the work. He loves the research that goes in it, the theories.
And it's
the spiritualism.
It's staying involved, is what it is. Even though you're not in the public eye all the time, and you're not on TV, you're involved.
Yeah, exactly.
And Dustin has his beliefs. He has things that he's very passionate about.
Yeah. And
those are things that he embraced and took to the next level for him, I believe.
Right.
When he did go off the air.
Yeah.
He was still. I know that he still has participated in investigations.
Mhm.
I've seen, Dom, our buddy Dom.
Yep.
Has got to spend time with him. I think it was last year at Gettysburg.
Mhm.
Was it last year?
It was last year, yeah. Oh God, or was it this year? No, maybe it was last year. Maybe it was last year.
It was last year.
Mhm.
I think so. But he got to spend time with him at Gettysburg.
Yeah.
And again, one of those things I'm envious about because Dustin's one of those guys. He's one of those people that, I want to stand next to and investigate with.
Yeah, me too.
I want to
learn from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, I don't know if we're going to get Dustin back tonight. So
what happened?
I don't know. He hasn't called back in. I don't want to call and bother him.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he does have kids. You don't want to wake the kids up.
Just in case something happened, I don't want to be a pest and call back. And I figured we'd give him the opportunity to give us a call back. But.
Yeah. We don't like being pests.
We'll pest all of pest.
We'll pest you.
Wow.
Oh my God.
We will pester all of you, but I don't want to pester people that don't deserve to be pestered.
I know.
You all deserve to be pestered. That's what
you
I'm
will pester. Oh wait, pester. Do you remember? Oh wait, from
Pester Prin?
No. Penny Pester from Ladybugs.
Oh. No, I thought Hester Prynne was a little more relevant than
whatever.
Penny Pester or Penny Hester.
You've never seen Ladybugs?
Or Penny Pasta.
Penny Pester.
Penny Pasta. Anyway, so what are you all up to? What are you guys doing?
I know, right?
What else is going to happen in the world today? Since we're failing miserably on this show. If we at least had a TV show, we could be dancing or something and trying to fill time with that. But I don't know. We had an amazing show last week with Mr. Bob Murch. We're looking to have another amazing show this week with Mr. Dustin Pari, but I don't know if that's gonna pan out here. I don't know.
No?
I don't know. I think something tells me we call it.
I don't know.
We're going to call Time of Death?
Time
of Death, 7:20 p.m.
Time of Death.
7:18 p.m.
7:19 p.m.
Time of Death for the show. The Paranormal Hangover off the air, never to come back. This is a good time to talk about Deadly Grounds Coffee.
This is a time when I wish we had we wish we had sound bites and we could have just Bonnie and Clyde just going out like machine guns.
Open the door, the coppers are here. Open the door.
Looks like the grasshopper got him.
Looks like the grasshopper got himself a tall blade of grass to sit on. Too far. So Deadly Grounds Coffee sponsors us.
Yes.
They're probably happy with this show right now.
They're
probably excited that this is happening. Tom Lealios has an IV hooked up right now for his coffee.
He's like, please.
He's like, please don't mention us tonight. Please don't. Oh, you mentioned us. You mentioned Deadly Grounds Coffee. So
you mentioned us. Uh-oh.
Great googly mogly. But so Bedford Hall this weekend.
Oh my God. Like the go-to.
Oh my God. I wish we could just have anyone at all could call in right now and just talk with us about anything.
Anything.
You want to talk about cars? We'll talk cars. You want bras? I'll talk about bras right about now. I'll talk bras.
I'll talk bras.
I'll talk Thai. Jack talk Thai.
Jack talk Thai? What does that mean?
Jack talk Thai very well.
Oh, wow.
It's from Meet the Parents.
Oh, okay.
Jack talk Thai.
Do you know I'm probably one of the only people in this country that doesn't like that movie?
Probably.
That thinks it's like so stupid.
You probably are one of the only people that doesn't like that movie. That's an awesome movie.
I like Step Brothers. You
know what I don't like?
What?
And I haven't even seen it.
What?
And I don't need to. The new Dumb and Dumber.
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna say that's gonna be a terrible movie. I'm gonna say that's gonna be terrible. You know what? You can't just. It's like Indiana Jones.
Yes.
You can't. The fourth one was terrible. You can't wait 20 years and think it's gonna be good again.
No.
Unless you start all over like they did with Star Wars.
I don't know. I'm gonna call into the show. Can
you
I call
are?
in?
No, you're not.
I'm gonna call in right now. Hey, what's going on? You guys got a show going on?
Hey man, what's going on?
What's this all about? What's this all about?
What's this all about?
We should have the Canadians call.
Oh my God, can they?
Dom, MJ, call the show. Call in right now. Call this number here. Let's talk. Oh my goodness.
Well, we are gonna have a guest call in.
Oh, are we?
In just a minute. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have a guest call in.
Yep.
This is amazing because this show is. If anybody's even still listening, this is the most horrific show. I fear anybody who could call in right now. It would be horrific. And I'm gonna tell whoever it is who's calling in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them that they were the second choice for the evening.
Oh.
That they're just filler for this radio show right now. That's what I'm gonna tell them.
You're gonna tell them they're filler?
Yep, I'm gonna tell them. Say you're filler because our guest called, dropped, and never called back.
Oh man.
And I don't hold that against Dustin at all.
No, not at all. I wonder, but I'm actually curious as to whether it was like his line dropped or something.
I don't know.
Our internet connection has been horrendous for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I noticed all over the country there's power outages. I mean, it's snowing already in some parts of the country where they've got like foots. They've got foots.
They got foots.
They've got foots of snow on the ground.
Foots of snow.
Falling from the sky. Kicking down parallels.
You're making fun of me. Go ahead. What happens? Sorry.
Oh wait, like you did at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, back to reality. So they have there's snow everywhere. The weather's terrible.
Yes.
I just feel like it's the apocalypse is coming.
There is
it's coming.
Largest storm ever to hit the Bering Sea, which sounds like a pretty tall order.
Yeah.
At least this year, anyway. They're saying probably ever.
Yeah.
Is impacting the Bering Sea, and it's literally going to buckle the weather across the entire country.
Oh my God.
It's going up there, and it's literally going to drop the jet stream down. It's going to be snowy weather up this way.
Wow.
It's going to be in the teens and single digits in the center of the country. Texas is going to have lows in the teens.
Yeah, but you know what? They kind of need that weather now. I mean, they don't need it all winter, but they were suffering from droughts. So is California.
Yeah.
They kind of need that right now. They can have some of ours because we're going to have it all friggin' winter.
Yeah.
Fragile.
Must be Italian.
Must be Italian.
Good God. Are we getting saved or are we going to keep bantering here? I don't see, nobody's calling in. There's nothing happening on the
We're going to be saved.
On the dashboard over here.
We're going to be saved. It's going to be funny. Listen, let me tell you something. For anyone who is still listening, when you hear who's calling in, you'll be happy.
I know who's still listening. I know Flip's still listening because he wants to hear the friggin' bells go. Bring out your dead. Wait, here's Paranormal Hangover. Let me throw that on the cart. Bring out your dead.
I'm not dead yet.
I feel happy. I think I'll go
for a walk now.
That's Monty Python, people. Holy Grail. Brush up on it.
Oh my God. You know what? I have not watched that in a while. I need to do it.
Yeah?
Yeah. That would have been a good Halloween costume, although not many people have gotten it, just with the coconuts.
Oh my God. You know what we should do? We should do the three-headed knight. That's what we should find. One more person and do the three-headed knight.
Or what's the guy? The Knight in Black.
The Black.
The Black Knight. No, is it the Black Knight with no limbs?
Yeah.
The guy on the bridge.
It's the Black Knight.
Yeah.
Good call. The Knight in Black. Who is he? The Black Knight.
Wow.
Yeah. That guy that calls himself Lancelot. What's his name? I just spit while I was talking and it whizzed past your head. Literally 150 miles an hour. If that was Ebola, you would have got it.
Oh, okay, speaking of something that people might be interested in, how about Facebook now asking you to donate for Ebola?
Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg's doing that.
Hey, Zuck.
Hey, who's this?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, you're bailing out our show. I just want to let you know something. Our primary guest called in, and then we dropped the call somehow and hasn't called us back. So I'm just letting you know, you're second choice tonight. Sorry about that, brother.
You. I won't say it. I'm going to be nice. I've had
For those of you who don't know who this is Steve DeShavi has called in. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome. I just got off the friggin' auto train after a long night sleeping on a 2-inch mattress. But I'm back here in Florida. Got my clothes in the vacuum sealed bags. I'm trying to unclog them or whatever the hell it is you do with them.
Oh my God! So your clothes are vacuum sealed right now?
I did. I vacuum sealed everything. They actually fit my car, believe it or not. So I'm actually just unsealing stuff, and I got a lot of ironing to do. Let's put it that way.
Let me ask you a question. How are you going to get it all back?
I ain't coming back. This is it. Bro, I'm on my patio. It's 75 degrees and clear here. There's no way I'm coming back.
So this is it, huh? This was the move?
I'm envious, man.
Well, this is, I'm almost here. I got to come back for the Thanksgiving Day week. I got some stuff I got to clear up, and then back on the road for 2 more episodes. I fly out of here Sunday for 2 episodes, and then back up in New York for a week, and then the last 2 episodes of the season, and then I'll be here permanently.
Okay.
We gotta hook up when you're back up in New York or something.
Yeah.
Or when you got a spare 5 minutes, we gotta hook up.
We miss our friend.
Yeah. I know. I miss you guys. I know it sucks, but this freaking work I do, it just takes a lot of my time.
Yeah, you dude, you have a busy life. Don't get me wrong. I sometimes when I see you on TV though, I imagine we're having tea together and I pour you a cup. And sometimes I pause the TV when it's just your face and I have conversations with you.
Steve, it feels it's weird, Steve. She makes me look the other way and tells me to leave the room and stuff. I don't get it. It's weird.
No. I make Marc sit outside in the living room and he talks, but so I make it like it's you're talking, but.
Yeah, when people see my face, they tend to leave the room. I don't know why that is.
Oh, I find that very hard to believe, my friend. Yeah.
Trust me.
Oh yeah.
Not everybody likes me like you guys do.
Dude, I kid you not. While I was watching that episode today, the Smith house in Belvedere.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I didn't realize we would have been on today, so
yeah.
I was surprised.
Well, it's strange. I came home and I put it on, and I think it was Ghost Adventures was on, and it was like 3 episodes of Ghost Adventures, and then you. And I was like, oh, Dead Files. Woo! But
and that was the one in Belvedere, Illinois.
Belvedere, Illinois. It was the one with the family, the grandfather lived in the house.
Yeah, right.
And
That's
the daughter and the grandson lived with him.
Yeah, I just had dinner with Judy a few months ago because we did an episode in Warsaw, which is not Warsaw. What the hell is the name of the town? Some friggin' town in Illinois. I forget the name, but
way to narrow it down, Steve.
We stayed in Rockford, and I got to meet up with Judy and have a dinner and a few laughs with her. She's
nice.
Good people. Her and her family.
Good. Yeah, that was a scary, creepy. I felt bad for the son because when it had happened, he was young, right?
Yeah, well, he's a couple of years. That was over 2 years ago. So he's doing good. They're all doing well, thank God. So everything's good. And I try to keep in touch with the clients and whenever I can. Well, not all the clients, but some that keep in touch with me. If I'm in the area, I try to come by and say hello when I can.
Right.
I just met up with Fisher and her husband Jason in Columbus, Ohio. They were in Parkersburg, West Virginia episode. Actually, they're an episode that's on Netflix right now. So I got to meet up with them, took a photo, and tweeted it, whatever the hell it's called, and then.
Tweeting.
It's good to meet. It's good to see old clients and how they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be nice.
Yeah, you're very engaging like that, which is I've noticed whenever you're out and about, you like to make sure people know where you are, and you're always telling people, hey, you come over and say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, there's no dead files without fans. I mean, me and Amy could be doing this privately, and nobody would give two shits. So for us, it's my way of giving back. You know, it's listen, if I'm in the area and you're around, come by and say hello, and I'll take a picture with you, or have some conversation, have a cocktail. You know.
Yeah.
Where is the nearest pizza place in Fort Myers, Steve? You found a good one yet?
It's literally walking distance from my place, and the pizza's fantastic. I hate to say it. I really hate to say it, but the pizza's like crack here.
Nice.
Nice. So good.
Yeah, but
the guy's from Jersey, from Newark, so that's why it's a good pizza.
There you go.
But do they have gluten-free beer for Lauren to drink so she can be weird again like she was at the Lake George?
Did you say something about gluten-free?
Pizza jerks, Steve? Remember pizza jerks?
Oh, yeah. So I'm a little upset that you guys called me last minute and your main liner just bailed out on you. He didn't call back. Sorry.
Well, we thought of nobody else but you, though. We knew if we could count on anyone to bail us out, it would be you, Steve.
See?
That's what I do. I bail people out. That's my job. I'm here to help.
You find us like vacuum sealed in his basement in Fort Myers.
Yeah. Oh my God! I got like 15 bags here that I got to unseal, and then when you open them up, it's like, oh my God, the clothes are a lot bigger than I thought, and I got no room for them right now.
You need a bigger place already. You're like, I didn't think this through.
Yeah, I didn't really think that. You know what? The messed up part is I didn't bring any hangers. So I got all these clothes, but I got no place to hang them. I got nothing to hang them on. You
gotta go to like Fort Myers Target.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be at the 24-hour Walmart about 2 hours from now getting hangers. You know.
Hammered getting hangers.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, listen, if you're going to Walmart, make sure you dress down for the occasion, okay?
I go there just to people watch. It's a lot of fun. So.
Steve, you should go there wearing a Halloween costume and just pretend like it's a normal night for you.
Maybe you haven't heard that. That's all I wear is my Halloween costume. I'm really not this guy.
In case you haven't heard. You hear this guy?
Man,
in case you haven't
heard.
Wow.
Just so you know.
So what's coming up? How many more episodes do you have left to shoot? Do you know?
We got 4 more. I'm leaving Sunday to do 2 more episodes, and then a quick break, and then 2 more episodes, and that's the end of this season. And then we'll get hopefully I'll be done December 18th, and then start back up again for the new season because we got re-upped. Probably second week of February.
Oh,
okay.
Much needed break. Yeah, much needed break.
Yeah, really.
For the crew and Amy and me. I mean, people don't realize how difficult it is to film this show because it's basically 2 shows in one.
Yeah.
So the crew is filming Amy, they're filming me. These guys break their ass. I mean, they really work hard.
Yeah.
And it takes 8 days to film an episode, and all the behind the scenes stuff that I got to do prior to even showing up at a place. It's just I know the fans. I love my fans, but they're like, oh, we need more dead files. There's a lot. It takes us 5 months to film a season. And some other shows, they can film a season in a month.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's a lot more involved.
Wow.
Yeah. Seriously. I mean, do you like pre-pack suitcases, Steve? Do you just have them like lined up against the wall? You come back from one episode, take suitcase number 2, number 3, number 4. Seriously,
I
would
couldn't
do
hear you,
that.
honey. You came in broken, sweetie. What did you just say?
No, I said, do you have like pre-packed suitcases? I would have pre-packed suitcases.
Yeah,
so like, you didn't have to worry about it.
And I can't even do that because I need different clothes for different episodes. I can't look like I'm wearing the same clothes like the kid with one suit, So, it's basically you come home, you switch out your suits and your clothes, and then it sucks, traveling and having to pack and unpack and figure out what you're going to wear. The different climates, you got to figure out different clothes for that. It's telling. I tell you, it takes a toll on you. It's like when you're ready to go out for the next 2 episodes, like, I got to figure out what I got to wear, and I got to pick out stuff, and then I packed my wardrobe for camera, and then I packed my stuff for hanging out, and then not like I hang out, but just everyday clothes, and then you got to figure out where you're going with the climate. Poor Amy, she's got a pack for any climate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you know. Yeah.
Yeah, because she doesn't know where she's going.
Yeah, and now you know what it's like to be a woman when you're like, okay, I have my outfit for if I'm hanging out, my outfit if I'm going shopping, my outfit if we go to dinner, my outfit if we go clubbing. If we ever get a show and we're on TV, I'm literally gonna just wear. It's gonna be like watching Family Guy. I'm just gonna have the same thing on every episode.
It's funny because I watch all these other ghost shows, and I just watch them briefly, and I'm like, these guys are wearing T-shirts and jeans. I'm like, how hard is that to figure out? You know me, I'm anal about my dress clothes, so I always have to be meticulous about the shirt's got to match the suit, and it's got to everything's got to be just right for me. And I was like that before I was on TV. I was always the same dresser. So when I was a detective, I was like, when I went to work, it was like I was going to a wedding. So.
I know, right? You wear like cummerbunds and like bow ties and shit.
But the easy part with paranormal investigating is that literally the only thing that you can really wear that doesn't completely show everything you're wearing underneath is a black shirt.
It's a black shirt, yeah.
So if you wear white, forget it. You may as well not wear.
Yeah, you can't wear white. Yeah. By the way, I did pack your guy's shirt that you gave me at Paracon, so I did pack that. It's here with me in Florida, just so you know.
Oh, thank you.
We're with you in spirit.
Now take a picture with it. Jesus.
Yeah, just the shirt, nothing else on. Just shirt and sneakers and nothing.
Oh my God! I gotta go scrub my brain. I can't get that out.
We gotta go kayaking, Steve. Remember? You promised.
Yeah, that's right. So what do you guys been up to? How's the radio show going?
Terrible tonight. No offense.
No, it's good. No, listen. It was a slow start because we got hung up and we didn't know what the heck to do, but now we have a wonderful guest on.
Yes, we do.
So things are going well.
Things have been good.
Kind of sucks. I mean, if your guest calls back in, I'll hang up, but always glad to help you guys out. You know that.
Oh, stop that. Whatever. You're our guest now tonight.
Yeah, you're our guest. Come on.
But no, we've been just so busy with everything else. We're planning. Lauren's going to kill me again because I'm bringing it up. But we're planning a Paracon like what you attended this past year up at Lake George. It's not going to be at Lake George, though. It's going to be someplace different.
Is that someplace in you like that Pennsylvania thing you were talking about, or something else?
Something different. We scrapped that. We're not doing that one.
Okay.
But
I'm actually appearing at a Paracon thing here in Ocala, Florida in January at the Seven Sisters Inn or something like that.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty good. George Lopez has a radio show down here. He
yeah.
He asked me if I would.
That's right. He does.
George Lopez is a great guy.
Yeah, he's real good people, and it's during my break, and it's a quick drive. It's like a few hours, and it's me. I'm all about the fans and interacting and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be up this way. And it'll be April 10th and 11th are going to be the dates.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there.
Okay. So it'll be a little bit warmer.
A little warmer.
A little bit warmer.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit warmer.
Although it was a little chilly during the first week of May up in Lake George.
It was. Yeah. It's
usually a little warmer where this one will be, because up in the Adirondacks at night it can tend to be pretty cool up there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But this will be a little bit of a warmer location. But not like Florida or anything, but it'll be tolerable.
Well, I'll keep that date in mind. We haven't got the schedule yet, but I'll keep you guys in mind.
Yeah. You better tell them you can't do anything on that week.
Oh my God, can you imagine? He's like, listen, you've been boozing? You boozing?
Listen, I don't care about this filming crap. I got some place to be.
Listen, I know you pay my bills and everything, but right now I got something to do. I can't do this filming crap.
Yeah, you guys are paying. You pay my ex-wife's bills. That's what you're paying.
Oh my God!
Oh, the burn!
Did I say that? Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It just fell out. You didn't mean it.
You didn't mean it.
No, you
do I sound a little bitter?
Bittersweet.
Oh my gosh! So, Steve, I'm going to ask you a question here to change it up a little bit. We've been having some fun, but what if you weren't doing this right now? And you were retired, what do you see yourself doing anything else, or would you have a hobby, or would you just be enjoying your time?
No, I have to work. I did a lot of bodyguard work. I did less PI work before I started the show, and I was actually working for Merrill Lynch. I was working in their fraud unit, corporate America, which sucks balls big time. I'll never do that again. But I was doing a lot of dignitary protection stuff, overseas stuff, and high-end, very high-risk clients. I kind of like doing that because, it's hands-on stuff, and it's in the moment type of stuff, and you get paid well. The PI work is kind of tough in New York because there's 1,000 guys out there doing it, and it's kind of like being a car salesman. You're chasing the next thing down, and I'm not about that. I got to be ready to go. And I did PI work along with the bodyguard work too, but the dignitary protection stuff I was doing, I kind of enjoyed because you got to travel, you got paid well. I mean, the hours were long. But you got to meet a lot of good people, and what I did was very, very important. Like these guys, because we had high-risk clients that were on the verge of getting kidnapped.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! You were like Denzel Washington.
Well, yeah, in a sense, that's what kind of work I was doing, and I kind of liked high-risk stuff. Because it keeps your focus, it keeps you sharp, and there's always it's not dull. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, right.
And I hate anything that's dull. So, I mean, if I didn't have the show, I would never lasted at Merrill Lynch, but I would definitely go back to doing that type of work.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can I ask you a question? Is PI work like the thing for retired detectives and cops to do? Because I've noticed, I just hear that.
Yeah, but no, PI work is kind of funny in New York because you have a lot of attorneys that want you to do work for them, and it's usually on the other side of what you did. I went from law enforcement to working for private lawyers to try to get their client off, and it just turned me off. I really didn't want to do that kind of work. I did some work for insurance companies in regards to a couple of homicides, actually, that I was working on. But, the PI work, you got to sell your soul, really. And it's kind of like, watch a husband that's cheating on his wife, or, this guy got arrested for robbery. Let's try to get him off. Let's get witnesses that will get the guy off. And I in my heart, I just couldn't do it. And, that's why I kind of lean towards the bodyguard work. I mean, I'm not a big guy. You guys know me, but I can handle myself, and I'm very good at what I do when it comes to bodyguard work.
Yeah.
And,
Marc is living.
What's that?
Marc's giving me that face, like when you said you're not a big guy, he's like, "What, are you kidding me?"
Wow.
Well, I'm not tall, but I'm big. I'm wider than I am tall, that's for sure.
I hate to tell you this, but tall guys don't punch any harder than short guys. I'll just tell you that.
No, I'd rather take on a big guy, to be honest with you, but than a guy like myself. I'm the last guy I want to fuck with, that's for sure.
Yes, for real.
Absolutely.
But
for real.
I'm not a big guy. So what?
But that kind of works more appealing to me than doing the PI stuff, unless it's a juicy case, like a homicide where you're trying to work the case, or I mean, it's not like TV. You know what I mean? PI work could be monotonous. It could be, I mean, it's lucrative when it's working, but for the most part, it's not homicide work. It's kind of like playing for the New York Mets or the Yankees and then going down to AAA.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like to me. I mean, here I was, a homicide detective. I was the prince of the city. I walked into a room, everybody's, the heavy hitters are here, and now I'm doing a guy cheating on his wife. I mean, it just, for me, it would just
right.
Yeah, so when I started doing the bodyguard stuff and the dignitary protection stuff with high-risk clients, that was more, all right, this is more intense, and it's more my wheelhouse, more of, I mean, I didn't use my detective skills, I used my street skills, which came in handy. And that to me was enjoyable.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, if you weren't filming a ghost show, you'd be a bodyguard. Interesting.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
you know what the best is?
What's that?
You live in Fort Myers. You could totally
Right.
go to Miami and be like bodyguard / burn notice.
Yeah, right.
I hate that show.
I mean, that's the kind of stuff, high risk stuff. But I don't know. When the show ends, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just haven't looked that far down the road. Although I do always worry about what I'm gonna do when the show does end.
You don't watch Burn Notice, do you?
I watch it. I was a religious Burn Notice guy. Watch it all the
See,
time.
thank you.
I keep seeing that show.
And my what do they call that when you have something that's your
guilty pleasure?
Christ. Guilty pleasure is Supernatural. I watched that religiously.
Yes. Are you watching the new season?
Oh, I am watching it. I take it religiously. I have the CW website on my computer.
Nice.
Tell me you were.
Yeah, go ahead. What? Oh, you go first.
I said that's the only paranormal show I watch, and it's not. And to me, it's not paranormal. It's just two guys kicking ass. For me, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I think I want to hear you.
And that's the enjoyable part.
I want to hear you do karaoke like Dean did in the first episode.
How funny was that?
I was dying.
It was a pretty good opening. It was a really good opening. I'm glad he's not a demon in it, but
I've just never gotten into it.
Dude, it's hilarious.
I don't knock it. I've just never gotten into Supernatural. I'm probably the only person on the face of the planet who hasn't gotten into the show. My bad.
No, it's okay.
It's on 10 seasons. I mean, I caught it by accident when we were filming. It's a funny story. I was filming the Alcatraz episode. It was a special right after the first season. I mean, it was early on. It was like 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I'm in my hotel room, and I'm ironing my clothes, getting ready for work, and I flip through the channels, and I see these guys cutting heads off and kicking ass and doing all this stuff, and I'm like, I kind of like this. And it was on like 3 episodes in a row, and then I got into it. Then I watched it on Netflix, and then, that was it for me.
And that was how the romance began.
And that's how that happened, yeah. Just me ironing my
there you
clothes.
go, ladies. The way to Steve's heart is to chop someone's head off. There you go.
That's it.
Yeah, and the best part is, Steve, is that like you could meet the Winchester brothers, and they'd be like, "I know you from Dead Files." You'd be like, "What?"
Yeah, I doubt that. I doubt that.
Come on,
don't
doubt it. Don't underestimate yourself, man.
So
it's funny though, because I'm in Fort Myers today. I just got in this afternoon, and I went downtown. I grabbed a bite to eat, and there's fans everywhere down here. It's like when I was in New York, nobody here give me two looks. But down here it's like I go to Walmart, I go to, Applebee's. I always run into a fan, which is really nice. I get to meet them, and I don't tell them I live here because I don't need any stalkers, but I do tell them I'm down, and it's nice because it's kind of like, all right, these are my fans. I get to meet them and I get to hang out with them. I was on that auto train last night when I drove down to Virginia, and I took the auto train down here, and the guys that was working in the cart, one of the guys and a girl that was working in the, they work the carts there, like they help you out. Both fans of the show, so I took photos with them. This one guy's daughter was turning 16. He asked me to do a video for her Sweet 16, so I did it for him.
Aww.
So, it's nice to be able to do that kind of thing. It's my way of giving back.
Yeah, you made their day, Steve. That's nice.
I don't know if I made their day, but
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
No, you definitely made their day.
Yeah.
So, do you have anybody that you know what a fanboy is, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh, he's so weary of this.
All right, a fanboy is basically someone who, like, if you were to encounter someone that you were kind of hesitant to want to go up to and introduce yourself because you see them on TV, or that's like your favorite actor or something like that, and you have that moment where you're like, oh my God. Do you have that? Have you had that moment? Do you run into anybody where you're like, oh my God, I want to see this person?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, the only person I've ever been in awe of was Neil Peart from Rush, the drummer from Rush, and I got to see him very briefly, but he's he's not a fan-friendly, which kind of broke my heart a little bit because I was like, wow, you're a douche, He was the only guy I was like in awe of when I saw him. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, there's the drum god right there, he's the god of drumming. And when I saw him, and I was literally 10 feet from him, you could see he didn't want nothing to do with fans, you know. And I respected it. You know, just the fact that, you know, I was near him. That was the only person I've ever been, you know, and I bodyguarded everybody from Al Pacino to Richard Gere to J-Lo. I mean, I've bodyguarded all these people. And I've never been starstruck, ever. Because to me, I'm starstruck when I see a soldier coming back from Afghanistan. That's who I'm starstruck for.
Yeah.
I'm not starstruck for anybody that's fucking on TV. Oh, can I curse on this show?
Yeah, you can. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, so I apologize. I'm not starstruck by anybody that's doing television or movies, because to me, that's you know, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Anybody can do that. When you're living in a tent or living in a foxhole and you're defending our country, that's who the stars are. Those are the ones you should go up and say hello to, not the freaking guy that's on TV. You should be going up to George Clooney. You should be going up to that PFC that just got the plane back from Afghanistan.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'll tell you, and I'm not, believe me, I'm just a person, so don't be like, hey, good for you, because I it's just how I feel and what you should do. There was when my oldest daughter was very young. She was probably like maybe 9 or 10. We were walking through Gloucester, and there were some soldiers in town for whatever reason, and there was one on a side road just standing there with a couple of them. And I said, honey, please go up and shake that man's hand and say thank you. Mm-hmm. And she said, okay. And she went up and made the guy's day. Yeah. But it was like, you know, you should do that. You should say thank you when you see those guys.
You have no idea how good they felt when she did do that. I'm telling you right now. Because when I was in the service, I was in uniform any place, and somebody came up to me and said, thank you for your service.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that was like, wow, thank you so much. And now the airplanes are doing the right thing. They're making these guys that are in uniform board first, and you see people coming off the planes, and people are applauding in you know, at the gate. That to me is really what it's all about. You know, if I saw, you know, Brad Pitt, who's one of my favorite actors, coming off the plane, I'd be like, hey, all right, whatever. Here's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, you see a soldier coming off or a Marine coming off the plane, and you see that look on his face. That's who you want to go up to and say thank you for. And I believe me, I appreciate my fans that, you know, you won't name your heroes. It drives me absolutely batshit when people say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have no disrespect to the fans, but when they say that to me, I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
We're not heroes. You know,
I mean, Steve,
we're really not heroes.
You lived in New York. I mean, you know that walking through Penn Station and like Grand Central, there are Marines stationed in Penn Station and Grand Central Station. Every day, people walk by them and don't say a damn thing.
No.
And it's like
they're miserable. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I see that. That's what I love about traveling the country. People are so different when you go to a small city or a small town, and they really appreciate. You go to small towns and they're like, you know, hey, what's the best restaurant you got in town? And they're like, oh well, there's the Red Robin down the block. And you're like, you know, people I'm not going to mention names, but you know, some people are like, oh really? Oh, they think the Red Robin is the greatest thing in town. Well, you know, to them it is.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
You know, and you should appreciate that that's all they have here, and take that and say, you know what, they live a simple life. They live in a simple area. They live in a simple town, and people just embrace the little things. Like, hey, Red Robin, I'm going to Red Robin. You know, you're not going to Mastro's in Beverly Hills. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. They're probably happier than like 90% of people live in big cities because they appreciate the small things that they have.
Without a doubt. You know.
Yeah.
And people take a lot of stuff for granted, and you know what they say: one person's garbage, another person's treasure. You know.
Yeah. One man's trash is another person's treasure. I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And look what happened tonight. We dropped our caller, and our trash turned into a treasure because we had Steve call in. And it turned into a great show.
Guys calling me trash?
No.
He's saying our show was going into the trash.
Oh, your show's great.
He reached down to save it, and he pulled out the beautiful diamond that is Steve DeShavi.
I literally just walked back into my apartment when you guys called. Lauren texted me. I'm like, here we go. I think she wants me to pull a prank on you. I'm like,
Oh, man. I'll tell you though, we do have to get together. We've got to find a way with your hectic schedule and
we shall find a way.
And our inability.
Yeah,
to
it's so tough. Even my friends are mad at me because even when I'm home, I'm going through a lot of stuff personally, and it's just even when I'm home, like when I was back in New York, I don't have time. I barely had time to meet my friends for breakfast.
Yeah.
I don't even have time to meet these guys for beers, and it's frustrating for me actually.
You know what's gonna happen when the show's over? You're finally gonna have time for your family and friends. That's gonna be what you do, Steve.
Yeah, then they'll be like, hey, jerk off. You weren't around 2 years ago. Now you want to hang out?
Oh, Mr. Big TV Star's on a TV no more. You want to hang out now? That's what's gonna happen.
Oh my God! Do you have a Tito's water fountain in your apartment?
Yeah. My friends could care less about me being on TV. Like, we'll go to, the bill comes for breakfast. I'm like, let me get the bill. They're like, no, screw you. We're paying the bill too. And I don't mean it to like throw it in their face. I'm just like, listen, I haven't seen you guys in a while. Let me get breakfast. And they're like, no, I'm paying my $10 and that's it.
Love it. I
love that. Old friends from the neighborhood, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Well, we only had about a half hour of your time, so there's only about 2 minutes left on the show tonight. So we're going to, have everybody keep their eye on because we are in the season here for Dead Files.
Yes.
It is airing live on Saturday. Well, not live, but airing new shows on Saturday nights, correct?
Yep. Right. The only thing is we only have 2 more episodes. They split the season up for some reason, and don't ask me why. It wasn't my call. It wasn't Amy's call or Matt's call. The network, for some reason, they split our season up, so there's another 2 new episodes left on the old season for this month, and then there's going to be new revisit episodes on. So there'll be a few new episodes on regardless.
Okay, I like those ones.
Excellent.
Yeah, I like the revisit.
Yeah, the revisits are pretty cool. They are. I mean, and we just did that as a thing. Like, what should we do? And we decided, let's do a revisit episode. And the fans seem to really like the revisit episodes. I think we're the only show that's kind of really doing it the way we do it. Which is kind of good. Yeah. So.
You do like that because some of the episodes become like, I don't, soap opera is the wrong term, but like you start to care for the families and you want to know how they're doing.
Right. Well, that's the big thing with our show. It's not about the paranormal. It's not about me or Amy or Matt. It's about the client. People, that's what our show is about.
Exactly.
People ask me what the show about. I said the show's about the client.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's about them.
Exactly.
All right, brother. We appreciate that you came on for us tonight and gave everybody a little treat with the presence of Steve DeShavi for the evening.
Well, I'm glad I was able to come on and chat with you guys. It was fun, and hopefully we get to see each other in person and chat over some cocktails.
Okay.
We'll find a way.
I'll see you for tea tomorrow.
All right, guys. Good night. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Good night,
Steve.
Steve.
Take care.
Bye.
Steve DeShavi to the rescue.
Yes. Good man. He's a good man.
Just when we thought we were going to have to pull the plug, the doctors got the paddles, brought it back to life.
We love Steve. He's a good guy. He's an amazing person. The show's awesome.
Yep.
He's got a great heart.
Good time.
Perfect.
Thank you all for tuning in tonight.
Thank you very much.
Don't forget to go and get a bag of Deadly Grounds coffee at deadlygroundscoffee.com.
Coffee to die for.
Coffee to die for.
Yeah.
And tell the chief coffee addict, Tom Lealios, that you heard about it on
Paranormal Hangover.
Thank you very much, folks. Have a great night.